Everybody, welcome back. This is going to be another Greenskins multiplayer battle, so let's go ahead and get in here. I'm the strategy professor. This is going to be the 15th Greenskins multiplayer battle. I'm just spamming Greenskins quite a lot. They're really, really fun for me to play tactically, and I'm trying to rank up in the system to see if I can get on the front page. Although, you know, the publicity is, I mean, they're not going to recognize the strategy professor in Abraxas. I mean, I could change my name over to the strategy professor. Maybe. I could think about that. But either way, I just want to see if I can rank up all the way. So I was kind of inspired because I beat the number 2 person in my Dwarf episode 11 video. So I didn't think I'd be able to get that high on the leaderboard. I just figured to be dominated by professional gamers or something for the most part. I know there's not a huge professional scene for this, but I just figured, you know, other gamers might pop into this. But I think the community is relatively small. And so, what the heck, I figured I could try to get up there. It's really fun, too. I hope they boost it up a little bit. I mean, there's a huge money-making opportunity here. If they're into making money, you could do skins or any sort of other, like, interesting things for multiplayer. People would love it. Well, they'd probably complain about it, but then they would eventually buy it. Okay. Is he sticking with Beastmen? Alright, if he is, I want to get rid of my Doom Diver. Get rid of this. This is okay. And then I want to go for Savages. The reason is, they don't have a lot of, and I want one more Black Orc too. That'll be good. I'm tempted to go for, get rid of these and get 850. These aren't really super effective. And these are good at kiting things if you really need to, but they're not going to have a lot of stuff that I need to kite. Could get rid of both of these and then grab 2 more orcs, just normal orcs. Or I could grab 1 more normal orc and 1 Night Goblins with Fanatics. I think I like that. The Fanatics could actually end up hurting me more than they help. I mean, I could just run even less Night Goblin. I could run, I do like having this. I need anti-large. This is some really good anti-large. Maybe just run normal Night Goblins, because those Fanatics really aren't going to be that helpful, because I'm going to be the one doing the surrounding. Go with one of those. Let's throw 1 Chevron here. I think this is pretty good. These guys should do very well against Minotaurs. The Spider's just in there to help clean up in case they have some the herd things. It's just really tanky in general too. It's pretty good. This will give me a little bit more poison. Okay, I like this build. We'll do it. So I have 4 things that can poison, wear them down. It's really a trick that I like to do if they run a lot of Gorbals or just any kind of hero with potions, is you just put somebody on them that's relatively cheap and just take them down with poison. Now, I don't like running Doom Divers because there's a high chance they're going to have Cygors, and Cygors are just better than Doom Divers. They're going to be able to beat me up, so I just go for the rush, just get in their face, and just try to get, we'll try to get one of our Goblin guys on the back line, one of our heroes on the back line to tie up the Cygor with poison. If they have Cygors. I assume they probably will because they're very popular. Yeah, we can just get one of our guys with the potions and just tie up the Cygor, and then this is like 655 gold worth of units tying up a, you know, something that costs like 2,000 or something. That's a good trade if we can do that. And we just want her to just kind of just be in the middle here. I call it a her. I'm not sure if it is. I think it's a lovely lady there. can't really tell. Eggs or something. I'll call it a sheep. And it has how many goblins up here? It's got one. I don't know if that guy fires that. He might just direct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has a lot of goblins. So he's going to be way over here. So I want to kind of get some tree cover here because that can block shots from the sideboard. Let's just put them all in the middle and then we can fan out if we need to later. So I don't know where all of his units are. He's probably got them hidden, but that's fine. Just go right at him. What does he have? Some Minotaurs, Bestigor. Okay, so lots of good good infantry units. So Blackwork should do well against those. The Ragnarok Spider is going to do awesome against those. Gorbel, how many Gorbels? Just one? And just a normal Beast Lord. Okay. Well, if he doesn't have... I don't want my guys to run out of... like, run low on stamina, so I need to just chill for a second once I get up here. Now, he doesn't have any missile units at all, so I might be able to just go for a full surround here. He's got Minotaurs on both sides. Just get some big ones on both sides. Run these right up the middle. Now, I actually do have ranged. With this, I can just get close and just shoot at him and make him come to me. Now, I might be able to get a little hill bonus on him. We'll see. A little bit of poison on each side. It's got it arranged pretty geometrically. Them in the middle. Them in the middle. Get that poison going. That guy's shooting yet? I can't tell. How much range does it have? It doesn't really show you the range. It's only 70 range. This should be close enough. No. Okay, so they do have some Encores. So that didn't even really do any damage, but I need to back up. Alright. I guess we can go in and charge with that, and then she can screen. Now we kind of want our units sort of close together, though, too, for sneaky. Maybe we just run it right up the middle. Okay, we've got some things coming in from the back here. That's fine. Guys, go. Guys, go. Guys, freaking charge. Holy cow. This movement just kills me. So much. Okay, I don't want that many on that. Get over here. Charge them in the back. Alright, there's a lot on the spider, so I'm going to back up a little bit. Maybe. I mean, maybe she'll back up, maybe not. We'll see. Like, get out of there. I don't know why units have such a hard time moving. Get in here. He's not surrounded. Like, get out of there. Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. He focus fired that one. I didn't even notice it. With his old Gorbel. Yeah, just get in here. That's fine. Is he in here yet? Almost arrived. Why is he moving so slow? Is he tired? Like, why is... I don't get it. Hopefully this guy rallies back eventually. Alright, so they're done. Let's get in the back of them. Because this should be pretty good. To be able to take them out. Now, he's going to try to go for this spider, so we need to run. And then turn around on him with these guys. Kill him. Get in here. Get out, like, run. Like, the controls are so clumsy. Alright, forget them. Forget that guy. He can fight, my lord. That's fine. Get over here, kill this. We've got him surrounded, I think, over here, so we should be in a pretty decent position. So we should win this. I think. Okay, we need to pop this. He's trying to surround my guy. So we should be able to tank him. Alright, let's get over here. There's some sneaky here. Make it harder to hit. Wow, my other guy never rallied back. My other dude just ran straight off the map. Looks like he has forgotten about... I might be able to kill his lord here. No. Where is it? He's aiming at my dude. Heal up, lads. Alright, let's get over here. Alright, let's get in here. And then we'll pop this on as many people as we can. Alright, should have him here, I think. He forgot about these units over here for quite a while. That's unfortunate for him. Okay, he wants to get my dude. I don't think so. Charge him. So they just love going for the spider. You see how far back he knocked a Gorble? He knocked him out of the ballpark. Like that was a home run Gorble hit there. That spider does not mess around. How do I always get Pyrrhic victory? Every time I get Pyrrhic victory. That would indicate that I'm barely winning. But I've won like 7 or 8 games in a row or something. Like I'm finally getting a rhythm here. I still don't understand. Like, how is this Pyrrhic? I mean, is it based on strictly like your losses? How many losses you have? I don't know, because all my priority units are healthy. Well, not that one. That guy got killed, but everybody's healthy here. All my Black Orcs have almost no damage on them. These savages were doing some serious work. I like his army. I mean, he even had Minotaurs with great weapons. I don't know where those were, but they should have been on this Arachnarok. Because they should slaughter the Arachnarok. But he didn't have them on there, I don't think. Maybe they were, I don't know, but... yeah, these savages were really putting in some work. These things actually put in a lot of work. What the heck? What were they killing? I mean, maybe goblins? I don't really know. I mean, I guess maybe they killed some savage orcs. I didn't think they did that much damage. I'm wondering if he put the chevrons on there or if they earned that by killing 86 things. I don't know. That was kind of a cool strategy to flank around like that. I've been wanting to, like, play with a strategy where... oh, right on, man. Someone else who's kind of an older gamer. That's like, he's 36, 35, 36. That's pretty chill. I like that. At least I assume that's probably his birthday. I assume that, I mean, that could be like his dad's birthday or something too. I don't know. But, yeah, I mean, I like his build. These Bastigors are good. They're good for sure. I mean, they're basically like Black Orcs. Just the difference is I actually have good magic and he doesn't. So I can put Sneaky Stabbing on mine. This Goblin even mixed it up and got some kills. I don't even know how that happened. But yeah, these guys, once again, aren't super awesome. They don't usually get a lot of kills, but they have utility. So they get in and they soak a lot of hits because they can run double potion. They put poison on things and they just run around and they're just kind of pests. So I still think they're worth investing in. It's just kind of utility creatures. she, my Ragnar Spider once again has overperformed. I think she did very well. I mean, yeah, she only got 63 kills on paper, but you saw they had so many things gunning for her. Like, they were way out of position trying to gun for her. And she puts on poison, stuns things. Like, she's great. She's great. So she didn't get her all-star kills, but she gets so much attention because she's so big. That frees up, because they weren't even touching these Black Orcs hardly. Those things, I just had a full surround on them with, like, Black Orcs and everything else, and we just beat them in. And the Black Orcs are the real threat. I think they deal way more damage than she does, collectively. All of them together, but she's just super tanky. Like, with that much armor and that much health, it's really, really hard, because they didn't have any real armor piercing. I think these have some armor piercing. I guess, yeah, they did. That's a lie. These have armor piercing, and this has armor piercing, so I don't know. So yeah, those were his best performers. These were really nice. I feel like he didn't use these correctly. Like, I feel like he should have had those into either my Ragnar Spider or this guy. He may have had him into this guy, and that's why he dropped so fast and died. Because on spiders, they do count as large, I think. But overall, yeah, good. I like the big in choice. He didn't even have that many large units, but they're able to deal with the Minotaurs pretty well, I think. And they're just pretty good in general at fighting, too. So if your enemy's not going to have a lot of missile units, I highly recommend just going with the Savage Orcs over the normal Orcs. They're not going to have the shields, but they just do a lot more damage. Because they get that first of all, they're immune to psychology, so they can't be feared. By terrorizing things. He didn't have anything that causes terror, although I think the Minotaurs cause fear. He does get some reduction, so if they have armor piercing, you get that 20% reduction. That actually helps a lot. And these have armor piercing, so I think these Savage Orc Biggins are a pretty good matchup into Bestigor herds. Just because they're going to have a lot of piercing damage anyways. They're probably not as good as Black Orcs, but I don't know, they cost a lot less. It's difficult to say, but I needed something that could deal with the Minotaurs. This is really the super surprise. I'm going to have to go back and watch the video and see just how these Warhounds are able to deal that much damage, like what they were killing. I mean, it's entirely possible they just killed, half of the goblins here. I mean, even these goblins perform pretty well. Look at that, 26. They only cost 400 gold. So that's pretty nice. And considering they have utility also, considering they can poison, that's really nice. Like, usually utility creatures, a lot of times, if you get any kills out of them, it's good. You just have them there kind of for the utility. So I'm talking about things like these guys, Night Goblins, the Shaman, things like that all have a lot of utility. It's kind of surprising that the Orc Warwatch didn't get more kills than that, because, I mean, I guess that's because he was matched up against tough units a lot. He was matched up against Minotaurs or something. So these guys probably just stomped out the Archers and the Ungor Spearmen. That's probably why they have such a huge amount of kills. Yeah, I thought this was at least like a normal victory, if not decisive, normal. I mean, I crushed him. Like, if he would have... I mean, I could have spotted him at probably an additional Gore Bowl and, like, maybe one more Bestigor herd, and I still think I would have won. Maybe not that much, but, I mean, these Black Orcs are barely scratched. So, I don't know. I thought that was a pretty decisive victory. Let's see how many points I got here. I'm just trying to figure out a calculation for you guys and gals here, and just so that I know for myself, too. How many points we can expect to gain per day. So I started off at 38,200 in that one. So when I started keeping track the first time, let's see what this is. The first time I got 243. I'm writing this down just so that I can kind of track it and keep tabs for you. And this one's 211. So it does change. It's not strictly based on, it's not just like a flat number, which you wouldn't expect it to be with so many different, weird numbers. If you go down the tree, like top players, to the 10th of it, or to the, to the 1, right? Like if it didn't have some sort of variables in it, but I'm not sure what it is. So that was also a Pyrrhic victory, but I got less points for it. So I got 30 less points for that. But it looks like it's at least 200 something for a win. I'm not sure. So Pyrrhic doesn't seem to be the determining factor. So I assume it's based on rating of some sort. So if you play against a higher rated person, then you get more points. I think it could also be that as you rise in the ladder, each win is worth less points overall. I'm not really sure how that works. But it's clear there's a whole lot of variance here, right? But it doesn't show losses. So, you never really know. Like, this person, you know, has 942 wins. We don't know how many losses. I mean, he could have 500 losses. We just don't know. I mean, I did beat them. So I don't think they're a pro player, because I don't think I'm a pro player. I mean, it was a good game. The person played pretty well, but they definitely made mistakes in that game. That's dwarf number 11 if you want to watch that. But they are definitely beatable. Yeah, it's just so much variation. Like, some of these people only have 196 and they get all the way up there. This guy has like almost 1,400. So he must have a lot of losses. A lot of losses. And I don't know yet how much you lose for a loss and how much you win for a win. It might depend on the rating of the person. I don't know why some of these like companies can't just, when I say some of these companies, I mean Total War CA here and League of Legends, why they can't just disclose like their secret sauce. Just tell us how the ranking system works. At least it tells you your rating here, but just tell us like just a quick little blurb, bullet points. Just say your rating is determined by a combination of victory type and the strength of your opponent, or the rating of your opponent. Boom. Problem solved. Just something like that. I think that's probably what it is. I'm not sure if victory type matters. I know that on the campaign, if you get a Pyrrhic victory, you don't get as much experience as a decisive victory. So that could have something to do with it. League of Legends, they have a hidden MMR. It used to just have your MMR was disclosed. It was obvious. It was you played a tougher opponent, you lost, or you gained more points. You played a weaker opponent, you lost more points. But now they have this league system where you get league points, which is separate from your hidden MMR, which determines who you get matched up against. So you could have, you know, you could beat Platinum 5, and I've had this happen before. You could beat Platinum 5 and play against people that are, I got matched one time with someone who was in like Silver 3 because of dynamic queue, but that's a different thing. But I just wish there was more transparency with some of these systems. But I guess it is kind of fun to try to figure it out on my own. But it looks like you get at least 200 points for a win, and I assume a loss is probably similar. You might lose less for a loss. I don't really know how that works, but that's gonna be it. I need to stop, release another couple of videos, and go to sleep. I'm still on this nocturnal schedule. I need to get it together before school comes around. I'm gonna be like passing out in the middle of class, be like, okay guys, just write on this assignment, and I'll just someone come shake me when you're done, and just like pass it on the desk for like 20 minutes or something. That'd be terrible. I mean, I have gone, you know, I usually just don't sleep that much, honestly, during the school year. I will go in and just teach on like 2 hours of sleep or something. I don't know, it's not usually because I'm playing Warhammer late at night. A lot of times because I'm working on papers, or often trying to finish grading student papers so I can turn them, like give them back to them. It takes forever to grade papers. Forever. Because I assign relatively long papers, and I give people a long time to work on the papers though, so we don't have a lot of readings in my courses usually. If it's a literature course, there's more reading, but like in a writing course, like a persuasive writing course, which is what I teach most often, there's not a ton of readings, but I assign pretty large papers and work on them over time. But then when they turn them in, you know, I get these like 13-page papers, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I have to actually grade all of these now. And I put a lot of comments on them. I mean, the kind of analysis that I do with the games, like that kind of deep level analysis, I do a very similar deep level analysis when I write the comments out. So I write positive comments and negative comments. I think it's very important to have both. But anyways, that's a different thing. I need to make more teaching videos to go into that. And I want to. I'm just trying to cover so much of this Total War content. And that's what people seem to enjoy the most on the channel, but I will do more teaching videos eventually. But anyways, I'm just kind of rambling, a little short on sleep, but I hope you enjoyed the game. It was a good time. If you did, check out the other games we have. We have a lot of multiplayer games on the channel. We also have legendary campaigns going for every faction except for Chaos. They're all pure campaigns, which means there's no auto-resolve abuse, there's no ward assassination, no other exploitative behavior that would give us an advantage in the game, so good, clean fun. Go check that out. And I also run League of Legends, so I try to play support every single game and get to Diamond. That's my mission this season. I've never quite gotten to Diamond, but I have, as strictly playing support without a duo partner, a consistent duo partner. I have gotten to Plat 1 3 out of the last 4 seasons. That's what I meant to say. So I've come very close to Diamond many times. I was Platinum 1 earlier in this season, in March and April, and then I fell into bad times and ended up kind of where I am now, just in low Plat, around Plat 4, Plat 5. I've been sort of treading water for a little bit, but I think we can get back up there, just tighten up our gameplay, and yeah, but do check that out if you're interested in just getting a deep level strategic analysis live as I play the game. I think it's pretty interesting. I think it's pretty unique on YouTube to get that from a support perspective, and also just to have that kind of analysis, that almost formal analysis. I mean, it's fun. I joke around. We have a good time in it. It's not like super dry and boring, but I do give you a deep level analysis, kind of very similar to what I do with the Warhammer stuff. So if you never thought League was a strategy game, go check it out. It definitely is. So if you like strategy games, I think you would like League. If you think about it from the correct frame of mind and play it from a strategic sort of approach, I think it can be very fun. It can be very strategic. So thank you very much. It's always a pleasure broadcasting for you. I hope you had a great time, and I look forward to seeing you next episode. Have a wonderful evening.